So here we have the door, and as you can see, I applied on this metal door and gel stain, and in some spots it looks good. What we're trying to do is make it match some of the existing wood that's already in the house, and you can see the dark and the orange tannins kind of bleeding through here with the grain. And on this metal door, we're trying to pretty much do a similar effect as you can see here, but in other areas we have it where it just grabbed a little dark and uneven, in particular along the bottom. And I've already started sanding some of this with a triple-aught steel wool to remove the heaviness. And I'm going over it with sort of a lighter pressure at first, working up and down the sections, but then going with more pressure on the areas that are real heavy. I'm going to grab some of that and do some of it for you right now. So here we have some of the blotchy areas, and I'm going to go over this with a triple-aught steel wool, and I'm going to use pressure. You got to almost use a little instinct where you see the wood grain and you want to create a natural effect, putting more pressure and then going light, like in this area where it already looks good, just lightly sort of buffing it out. This is going to help create a better surface when I go over it again with another round of stain with some mineral spirits to kind of fill in the blotchiness, and then I'll wipe it with a rag and it should come out a lot more even. And here we had a real heavy concentration of stain along this perimeter line, which I'm going to remove all of this and feather this into here, so when I reapply the stain and touch up this area and wipe it down, it'll all look more like this and the door will have an even texture. So I'm going to stand back and show you the door as it is, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue with the steel wool, the triple-aught steel wool, and I'm going to then come back to the video when it's time to apply a mixture of gel stain and mineral spirit, which I will sort of use as a fill-in. I use mineral spirit to kind of tone down the deposit of the gel stain so I don't create what I'm just now taking off, and sort of fill it in and make it more even. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Well, here we have the final product. My door came out really nice. Look at all that nice wood graining. Well blended all the way through. Nice and smooth. We wiped it all down and make it look like a wood grain, taking off the dark and just leaving these little streaky pieces that gives it a grained effect. And I did that throughout the entire door. You can see all the nice features in it. Looks good. I'm really happy with that. Real happy. Look at that wood grain.